How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having an excellent day. Today we're going to be going over a couple more of my 6-star replays on the attacks, but first let's take a look at the rank, see where we are sitting at, get a little bit of a check to see how good we're doing. So we're 143 globally, and in the United States we are sitting at number 25, so we're getting up there in the leaderboards, hopefully trying to get you some of the highest possible content in the upcoming months. So let's take a look at the base and try to break it down and see why I went with the attack strategy that I did. So I'm not a huge fan of the P.E.K.K.A.s. I feel like the P.E.K.K.A.s, it gets really dicey. If you know the exact pathing of the P.E.K.K.A.s, then you can probably get away with using them. I have not spent a whole lot of time using them, so my knowledge of them is no good. I haven't tried out the Hogs spam strategies, and I have not tried out the Electro Fire Wizard. So that leaves my main strategy: 3 baby dragons, 3 cannon carts, and all baby dragons, and sometimes the 4 cannon carts and the 2 packs of archers. So we can see here that with our battle chopper we can take out this giant cannon, and there's no other air targeting defenses on the bottom side of the base. So the battle chopper will get really good value. Might even take out some of these other higher hit point defenses. So then we have our 3 cannon carts to take out the 3 archer towers and the lava launcher. So we can send 1 cannon cart in front of each of the archer towers to clear all the trash so that our 3 baby dragons can take those out. We're going to send in 1 of the cannon carts on this town hall, and then we're hoping that our battle chopper can take out this archer tower. If not, we're hoping that 1 of the baby dragons up top can survive and deal some damage to the lava launcher so that we don't have to use 2 baby dragons. Typically it's 1 baby dragon per archer tower after 3 or 4 shots depending on the archer tower level, and then it is 2 baby dragon breath abilities for the lava launcher, giant cannon, was it the X-bow, and the multi-mortar. So do you want to be careful with the cannon carts? You don't want to get in range of the archer towers. Typically you have about a 1 tile, 1.5 tile wiggle room kind of safe area with the cannon carts. So we send in 1 baby dragon, take out the bottom left archer tower. Perfect. So now we can move in that cannon cart a little bit closer. Once one side of the base is cleared out for the cannon carts, you always want to be moving them in closer and closer and closer as fast as possible. Typically that will help save you from time fails. So we're going in with the 2 baby dragons up top to get rid of that lava launcher. My idea is that the battle chopper is tanking, and when it uses its ability it should either fully take out the archer tower or mostly take it out. Then that way we can pretty much save the archer tower to be the last building if necessary, and then we can try and send in 2 or 3 of the cannon carts at the same time to out DPS the archer tower. You can technically 1v1 an archer tower with a cannon cart if it's the only defense that is attacking the cannon cart, and it has to be on the normal mobile mode. They cannot 1v1 under the mortar mode. So now we get to look at an interesting stage 2. Have not ever seen this one before, but if everything goes well on the first stage, you'll have your 3 cannon carts remaining, and then you can bring in a pack of hogs and a baby dragon to help clean up the base. The idea is to switch to your ground hero and have 1 of the cannon carts take out, 1 of the cannons or 1 of the double cannons or a crusher, any of the other ground targeting defenses. So we have the couple of hogs just in case there are sort of awkward Teslas. 1 hog will be able to take out 1 of those Teslas very easily. Sometimes, like we saw there, if the Tesla pops, our cannon carts can actually 1v1 them. On this left hand side though, since there were the guard troops, I opted to try and take out the guard troops at the same time as taking out this cannon. Didn't quite get that timing down, but as we can see, we found the last Tesla, and our cannon cart is able to 1v1 it just out of range of the cannon, which is perfect. So now we've taken out all 3 of the Teslas, one of the cannons. This double cannon is upgrading, but even if it wasn't, our cannon cart is going to take it out anyways. And then we lock onto this last cannon. So all that we have to worry about is the multi-mortar, and that will pretty much never kill your battle machine. Because your battle machine typically can out-heal it. And then there's only really the Zappies left, which is what we bring the Baby Dragon for. Specifically for those Zappies. Sometimes you can position the rest of your troops so that once the multi-mortar gets tanked by your battle machine, you can then switch all of your cannon carts to mobile mode and just let them get the higher DPS and destroy the rest of the base. So we pop the battle machine ability, we do get those Zappies pretty much instantly taken out by the chain ability from the battle machine, and a very easy 6-star. So let's take a look at my most recent attack using the pretty much same strategy. And here, when we look at this base, we see, a centralized lava launcher, and then an exterior double cannon, and then the 3 archer towers. So this is a pretty common setup, but we can see that each of these archer towers, they're not really close to an edge, so we can send in our cannon carts all in front of them and take out some of the trash buildings. And then with this battle chopper, the goal is for the battle chopper to take out the lava launcher and this archer tower. So if all goes well, we can clear all the trash in front of all the archer towers, and then hopefully we can send in 1 baby dragon for the archer tower up top, 1 baby dragon for the archer tower down south, and we have 1 other baby dragon in reserve. We can either use it to take out the lava launcher, which is typically the highest priority, because it's the most annoying for your cannon carts to deal with, or ideally we can save it for the giant cannon and get that one taken out on the front side of the attack so we don't have to worry about it. So you always want to be careful of traps, and you always want to be out of range of the lava launcher. So got the archer tower up top. We do get in range of the giant cannon, but the giant cannon typically pushes the cannon cart out of its range after a couple of shots, which is kind of funny. So now I can see that we are going to take out the lava launcher, so we can start to move in the cannon carts, and we just barely take out that arch tower. Very, very crazy. Even if we didn't take it out, even if it was the maxed out level, we could potentially have one of these cannon carts tank, and they can try to 2v1 the arch tower as the last defense. It can get kind of close if there are traps involved, but the only real factor you have to worry about is the time. If you have enough time and you can take out all the defenses and use the mortar modes, then perfect. But sometimes you have to just put them in the mobile mode and hope for the best. Like here, we were running very, very close on time, but with all of the cannons focusing, the double cannon, those last 3 hits saved the day, and I think we had enough time for 1 more volley, so it was very, very, very close. So here on the second stage, we're going to be doing the same strategy we did before. Sort of a similar design with these isolated cannons and the 5 firecrackers sort of in that like crisscross section. So we're gonna do the same strategy where we ideally have 1 cannon cart take out 1 ground targeting defense, being the 3 cannons. Then we have our 2 hog gliders ready to deploy if any surprise Teslas pop up. So it's always good to let the cannon carts take out the trash buildings. You can kind of take your time on the second stage. A lot of times if you're using this strategy, between the hogs, the cannon carts on mobile mode, and the baby dragon with your battle machine, you can pretty much clear out the core of the base almost instantly within like, I'd say like 10-15 seconds or so. It is kind of crazy when everything works out and there are no traps that take out your cannon carts. So you're able to just inch the cannon carts tile by tile forward, so they start to take out all the defenses. So now that we know all these cannons are going down, now we also hit 50% destruction, so we popped those Teslas. We have one hog go in to help save the top cannon cart. And then once this multi-mortar locks onto the battle machine, I'm just going to send in the cannon carts, because we are running out of time. So send in the baby dragon, just getting to the core of the base, waiting for the breath ability for when those zappies come out. Luckily it turns, kills a couple of the guard posts, and then the last hit from the battle machine takes out the auto outpost, and we get the 6-star. So hopefully this video was helpful for you, helps sort of peer into my mindset and what I use to take out different bases. I'm going to be trying to do more live attacks in the future videos, but I am running into some clouds, and I believe I cannot take any more offensive attacks without taking a defense first. At least it appears that way, and I have to attack while someone else is online also trying to attack, so we sort of match each other. But yeah, that's sort of the plan for the future. We've got about 2 weeks left in this season. Not sure when these videos will be coming out, but you know, there might be like a week and a half or so. But I do plan for the majority, if not all, of next season to have all live attacks for you guys. So that will be fun and exciting, and hopefully I'll be having a pretty close to maxed out base at that point. So we will be able to push and really test our skill against some of the best players in the world. So if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch, helps grow the channel for the YouTube algorithm. And there are a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.